Okay, so I get about Raquan95 here. Yeah, I battled him a while ago, but I finally got a time to now right now. So here it goes. Before this match starts, I just want to say he hacks to live in hell out of me, and yeah. So he goes for a taunt, and I actually thought he'd taunt for some reason, and I went for a psychic, and I knocked him out. So that was nice. Probot's out early. Shuts down every fighting Pokemon there is in like this game, pretty much. Physical fighter. I don't know. Specs Lucario can screw him up, but yeah, take him out. It was a bad move on his part, but he should have hypnosised me and moved on. But whatever. So I get paralyzed right here, and he crit me, and he gets a special defense drop. But at the time during the game, I did not know he crit me. So I'm thinking, oh shit, he pulled like a bitch move and like hacked Skyman's stats on his Shaman. And then he air slashed, and I'm just completely lost. But then after the battle, he told me, no, it's a normal Shaman. But when it goes from Sky form to land form, it keeps air slash and earth power. So they're legal moves. I just didn't know that at the time, so I'm thinking he had a Skyman, and I was pissed and I was confused at the same time. Because I still wasn't 100% sure it was Skyman, but I don't know. So, he brings in Shaman now again, confusing little thing, and he goes for Earth Power, and I'm thinking, again, it's, Skyman, and I'm thinking it's Serene Grace because he's hacking the shit out of me. So, I'm really, really confused at this point. So we get the flinch hacks right there. So I'm thinking Serene Grace and like Skyman because he's hacking me so bad and he has these moves and I'm so damn confused. And I didn't see lefties yet. So I'm like, I was pissed off. So I'm like, oh, he didn't even tell me. He could have warned me. So I finally get the aroma off, which I've been trying to do for the past, like, what, 3 turns? So I get that off and I don't have enough HP to take another move because of I wouldn't be able to move because of the flinches and everything. So I go to Zelf and I want to set up Stealth Rock now since I couldn't do it in the beginning of the match because I had to take out that Crobat. So he goes to the Sea Flare and I live and he gets another special defense drop which increases my thought of him being a Sky form. So I'm just gonna explode because I didn't see anything. I took out his Ghost type. So I'm thinking, alright, I can take something out, but he ends up having a Steelix. So that sucks pretty bad too. And Steelix takes it like an animal because, 200 base defense? It's ridiculous. I go to my Milotic. And this one doesn't have Ice Beam. It has Hidden Power Electric for Gyarados. And I Hypnosis it. Now I see Leftovers. And I'm just still confused. And I finally find out it's normal when he comes back with Natural Cure. So, a little bit too late on my part, but whatever. And the Paralyze is gone because of the aromatherapy. I actually got off with the Shaman. And now I go to my Flygon, thinking I can take the Surf okay. And I end up not taking it as okay as I wanted to take it, since I'm used to Garchomp, and Garchomp's tons more bulkier than this dude. So I just U-turn out. And it did a little bit, alright. Didn't do as much as I was hoping, but whatever. So, I go for the sub this turn, thinking he's going to T-Wave. And he ends up surfing. And he breaks my sub. And I was confused. I was trying to think whether I should sub or whether I should just hit him or Calm Mind up. But my initial thought was to sub, but then I'm like, no, he's probably just gonna keep surfing if he surfed the first time. So I go for the Calm Mind, and this time he decides to T-Wave. So nothing's going my way this match. It's absolutely nothing. I predicted a T-Wave, but on the wrong turn. So I got my +1 special attack, +1 special defensive Smaggin going here, and it's slow now, so that sucks. And I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball here. And I didn't get paralyzed, which is a surprise, since I get paralyzed like 5 other turns with this dude. And I get the special defense drop. And since Steelix is so slow, and I'm paralyzed now, so Gyro Ball is not going to hurt me at all, because I'm slow too, and I get paralyzed. And I'm faster than Steelix with the paralyze on me. So I went for a Calm Mind that turn, because I pack Hidden Power Fighting, and I was thinking, alright, if I have 2 Calm Minds up, Hidden Power Fighting is going to take this dude out. So now I Calm Mind up again, so I got +2 special attack and +2 special defense, and like I said before, Gyro Ball is not going to do anything, because I'm paralyzed, and if I was not paralyzed, that would have really, really hurt. So I go for the Hidden Power, and thankfully he takes it out. I was getting a little iffy because those turns of leftovers starting to add up, and he's had a nice chunk of HP, but he goes down, so that's nice. Now he goes to Shaman, and I know I can 2-hit KO, but I don't know if I'm going to get the chance to. And he C-flares me, and I get paralyzed, so that kind of sucks, because the Shaman's going to wall me out pretty bad now. And he goes for another Seed Flare, and thanks to the Calm Minds, I live with 11 HP, and he gets another special defense show up there. I mean, come on, man, come on. Are you kidding me? And the Shadow Ball, and I actually get some hacks. I get a crit, but the crit wouldn't have mattered if I didn't get paralyzed that turn. So, yeah. I guess that crit pretty much made up for a little bit of the hacks he got on me. A little bit of the hacks, Raquan, a little bit. So, I'm slower than this dude, and he fire punches me, and I go down. And he has Poison Orb, so I'm thinking he's Quick Feet, because the Guts ones usually have Burn, and this one ended up being, I don't even know what the hell this thing was. I think he was Guts. Yeah, he was Guts. I go for the Surf, and it does a pretty nice chunk of damage, and it should be enough to 2-8 KO. After the poison, but he facades, and with the Guts and the +2 attack going, not even on my load can take that. So after that, I figured out it was Guts, so my Scarf Flygon will easily outspeed it, and I go for the Outrage, and his last poke is that stupid slow bro thing, and I'm going to be able to get an Outrage off him with Flygon now. And it does a lot less than I expected. I thought it'd do I don't know, a little more than that. But he surfs and takes me out. And Lucario is my last poke. And if Crunch kills, I win. But if I don't, I get surfed and I get destroyed and lose. So the Crunch, he said he lived with like 25 HP. But, yeah, whatever. So, good game, Raquan. We're gonna have a rematch one of these days. OU and leave the hacks at home, please. Just kidding. Good game, man.